Let me cut straight to the chase. After 40 years of watching Lexus dominate the luxury crossover segment with the RX, I never thought I'd say this, but the 2027 Acura MDX might just be the vehicle that finally gives Lexus a real problem. And I'm not talking about incremental improvements here. I'm talking about a fundamental shift in what a three-row luxury crossover can be. Now, before you Lexus loyalists click away, hear me out. Because what Acura has done with this MDX isn't just impressive, it's borderline brilliant. And frankly, it exposes some uncomfortable truths about where Lexus has been coasting. The front fascia of the 2027 MDX is where Acura makes its first bold statement, and honestly, it's about time. Gone is that oversized pentagonal grille that frankly made previous MDX models look like they were trying too hard. What we have now is a more refined interpretation of Acura's design language. The diamond pentagon grille is still there, but it's been toned down, integrated more cohesively with the LED headlights that now feature adaptive matrix technology as standard, not as an option. Standard. That's a direct shot at Lexus, where you still have to step up to higher trims to get similar technology on the RX. The hood lines are more muscular without being aggressive, and there's a sophisticated restraint here that speaks to mature buyers who want presence without pretension. The front bumper integrates active aerodynamic shutters that actually serve a purpose beyond looking technical. They improve efficiency by up to 7% in highway driving. It's these kinds of thoughtful engineering touches that separate genuine luxury from cosmetic luxury. And Acura continues to impress with a design that finally looks properly premium. The taillights span the full width of the vehicle with a continuous LED signature that's elegant without copying the European playbook. There's a distinctive character here. The dual exhaust outlets are functional, not fake trim pieces, and they're integrated into a rear diffuser that's both aesthetically pleasing and aerodynamically efficient. The liftgate has been redesigned with a lower load height, which might seem minor until you're actually loading groceries or luggage. These practical considerations matter more than most manufacturers want to admit. What strikes me most about the exterior is the proportions. Acura has managed to make a three-row crossover look athletic without sacrificing the interior space that buyers actually need. The roofline flows more naturally than the previous generation, and the shoulder line creates a sense of motion even when the vehicle is standing still. Compare this to the latest Lexus RX, which still looks somewhat bulbous from certain angles, and you start to see where Acura has gained ground. Step inside, and this is where the 2027 MDX truly separates itself from the competition. The dashboard layout represents a complete departure from Acura's previous efforts, and thank goodness for that. The old dual-screen setup has been replaced by a single curved display that spans from the driver's side to the center console. It's a seamless 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster flowing into a 14.2-inch central touchscreen. But here's what matters. Unlike some implementations that feel tacked on, this integration feels organic, purposeful. The materials are where Acura has really stepped up. We're talking genuine open-pore wood, not the glossy fake stuff. The leather is semi-aniline grade, sourced from European suppliers, and it feels noticeably softer than what you'll find in the current Lexus RX, even in the RX 500 EP Sport. The metal trim pieces are actual aluminum, not painted plastic pretending to be metal. These details matter to buyers who've owned luxury vehicles for decades and know the difference between authentic quality and cost-cutting disguised as design. The seating configuration is where Acura has made some genuinely smart decisions. The front seats now feature 16-way power adjustment as standard, with 4-way lumbar support that actually works. I've tested countless vehicles where lumbar support is more marketing than function, but these seats provide genuine lower back support on long drives. The second-row captain's chairs, available in the premium configurations, slide and recline with enough range to accommodate adults comfortably. And here's a critical point. The third row is actually usable for adults on shorter trips, not just children. At 6 feet tall, I can sit back there without my knees touching my chest. The second row seats also feature a smart slide function that allows access to the third row, even with a child seat installed. This is the kind of real-world problem-solving that suggests Acura actually consulted with families rather than just designers. Lexus offers similar functionality, but the execution here feels more refined, more intuitive. The multimedia system deserves special attention because Acura has finally abandoned the frustrating touchpad interface that plagued previous generations. The new system runs on Google built-in architecture, which means native Google Maps, Google Assistant, and access to the Google Play Store for apps. But they've also included wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, giving buyers choice rather than forcing an ecosystem. The audio system is a 19-speaker ELS Studio 3D premium setup that rivals anything from Mark Levinson or Bang & Olufsen. I'm serious about this. The sound staging and clarity are exceptional, and the integration with the cabin acoustics suggests serious attention to audio engineering. For buyers who spend significant time in their vehicles, this matters enormously. The technology package in the 2027 MDX is comprehensive in ways that should make Lexus nervous. The suite of driver assistance features goes beyond the standard fare. We're looking at hands-free highway driving capability that actually works reliably, not the half-baked systems that require constant steering wheel input. The adaptive cruise control can handle stop-and-go traffic smoothly, and the lane-keeping assistance doesn't ping-pong between lane markers like some systems. Parking assistance includes a surround view camera with three-dimensional perspective, and here's a feature that's genuinely useful. The system can memorize parking maneuvers and replicate them autonomously. If you have a tight garage or difficult parking situation at home, the vehicle can learn the sequence and execute it with minimal driver input. It's technology that serves a real purpose rather than existing just to pad a specification sheet. The heads-up display is larger and more configurable than before, projecting directly onto the windshield rather than using a separate combiner. Navigation directions, speed, and critical alerts appear right in your line of sight without being distracting. Lexus offers similar technology, but again, Acura makes it standard where Lexus reserves it for higher trim levels. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where things get interesting. The base engine is a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder producing 270 horsepower. But the real story is the available hybrid powertrain. This isn't just an eco-badge exercise. The 3.5-liter V6 hybrid system delivers a combined 320 horsepower with torque vectoring all-wheel drive as standard, not optional, standard. The transmission is a 10-speed automatic that's been completely retuned for smoother shifts and better response. In my analysis, the powertrain feels more refined than the Lexus RX's setup, with less of that characteristic hybrid rubber band sensation during acceleration. The MDX delivers power more linearly, more predictably. The suspension system uses adaptive dampers that adjust in real time based on road conditions and driving style. The chassis tuning strikes a balance between comfort and engagement that's genuinely impressive for a three-row crossover. It doesn't try to be a sports car, which is smart, because buyers in this segment value composure over cornering limits. The steering offers good feedback without being artificially heavy, and the brake pedal feel is consistent and confidence-inspiring.